Hello everyone, welcome to the Codeness. In this video tutorial, I am going to show you how to add the edit or delete button for the product list. So we can navigate to the edit page, edit mode, and we can delete the product. So let's start with we have to modify here first of all. Then we add two new columns called edit or delete. Now similarly I can add two button also from here. So we can use a href or you can directly use the span, is no issue on that. And you can hash data hyphen id. This will hold your value of product id. Then we can use the product id here. Then we can use a close a tag and the name is edit. And I want to also give the class for edit. Based on this class we can find this id. Now similarly I am going to create the action for delete. Now just rename delete. As you can see, we have implement the delete or edit button or edit link. You can also add the button in the same way. I am adding the link. Now when we click on this button, I want this product id. So we have to define the function. Now go to up, then write the function dollar document dot on, then give the edit class name, comma, first we have to define the click method, click, then selector, then function event. Now where id equals to dollar this dot data bracket id. In this way we can get the id of this current selected product or the current product. Now we can use this id to make the edit product. So we have to redirect window dot location dot href into slash product, our controller name, then our method name, then here id equals to plus id. So in this way we can redirect on to the edit mode. Similarly we can create the same function. Okay, first we implement the edit, then we implement the detail. So we are going in this way, we are going to create the edit view. So just to stop the debugging, go to controller. I have to create the edit view. I'm just already we already have the edit view, so I have to just pass the id. So comma int id. So we can go to the id. Now open the go to edit view. Is all we have all the same field as in create product. We can use the same template also, but we can as you can is a for the fresher, so we can create the separate, but you can use the same create or same for the update edit also. Just change the button name to update. Now I'm going to use the same thing, same product.js file. Now I want to run this application. Now we can click on the product and then go to the product list. When you click on the edit, it will navigate to the product ID. But on this page, on the edit product page, we have to remove this for the create product because we copy paste it. So what I'm trying to say, in this page, I have to fetch this ID of the product ID and get the data from the controller. So let's start with to open the same JavaScript file product. Now we can define product ID where product ID equals to 0. Now I'm going to use param constant URL params. So we get the URL param search windows dot location dot search. So we use this. Now I'm going to use the product ID equals to URL param dot get. What I get here supposed to ID that we pass from the edit, that I am passing from this ID and receiving this ID in the product. If we get that ID, then we have to fetch the product on the edit mode. Now we have to write the one more function, get product, single product. Now I am going to write the AJAX function for this. So dollar dot AJAX URL get product by ID, then type get, type JSON on the success, then error. We can define the error. Whatever error we get, we can display here. So we don't have this method now. So we are going to create this method to copy, go to the controller, then API, then public JSON result, get product by ID into parameter and return the data. Now I'm going again back to the product. We already created a method to pass the product ID. If the success, then we now we can run it and let's check it working or not. So copy, run start, then create the hit enter product list, then click on the edit apple. So we hit here, but we did not get the result. Sorry, because we have not called this function. So we can check here if product ID not null and greater than 0, then we have to call the edit function. Now Now we can run again. Product list, then click on the edit link. Now it is still have the issue, so we can open dev tools to figure out what is the issue. Okay, we have the issue in URL params. Please use the new operators. Okay, here I have to use the new operator, then stop and run again. Click on edit. Now still not getting the data. Then go to debug mode, find out the issue, just refresh. It get the data. It find also data, but it not display in our form field. So might be this data. This is the issue because we wrap in data. Now stop and run again. Product. Then we go to edit. Still I am facing the issue. Let me check out where the issue. Unexpected token. I think this is the correct way. Just console this console.log. We have to find what is the wrong here. Okay, we can say data and data. So we can use data here. Now we get the correct way. So in this way we can just copy and paste, or we can add in one variable where product is equals to this, then we can use here. Now check. Now as you can see, we can get the result. In this way we have come into the edit mode and display the result. Now when I hit the update button, it will also update the record. For this I have to write one more function for updating the data. So here I am going to use the same button for updating the data. Same. Let's, so we have to just copy the create function and just paste. Now I'm going to only change the update method. Then we have to change the id equals to product id. We can just reconfirm with the model. We have the id only, or product. Oh, we have id. So we just confirm. Then we have to modify. Then we have to change the method here, update product, but we have not created till now this, so we have to create. Then post to put. Now I'm coming here, go to the controller, and this way. Now similar way I am going to copy the create product and just paste. if all fields are similar, then we can use add to update. Now we adding one more layer of precaution. If int id, now if id not equals to product.id, then we can return false invalid product id. What is the reason behind it? Let's see. We have passing the parameter in the query. But if someone is change the ID is by saying two or three or something else, and it not is mismatched with the JSON payload, that it will be redirect. That's mean we have not modified the correct product. So that's the reason I have to check the JSON payload product ID is same as the pass in the parameter. Now all is set. Now in the click button, if I'm checking the same thing here, just copy else to create product, all, then update product. So everything is look fine. We have to again http post, http put. One more thing, for the id I have to pass this also. So here we already use this for passing the id. Copy and then paste. See. Now the id is passed, everything is look fine. Let's test it out. Stop and start again. Product, then going to the product list, then you display the product and change apple, new apple, your red apple. Then click on the update button. It's created successfully. Then I'm going again to the list page and it's showing the red apple. That means we have successfully updated the product. So thank you for watching this video.